Hi everyone, and welcome back to our mid-month of September readings. We're going to be doing some very interesting things today. I hope you will like it. The first thing we're going to be doing is I have selected some of the major arcana cards from the Rider-Waite deck. They're beautiful cards, very colorful. We have the Magician, which is number 1 in the deck. Number 2, we've got our High Priestess. Number 3, we have got the Empress. Number 4, we have got the Emperor. Number 5, the Hierophant. Number 6, the Lovers. And number 7, the Chariot. And let me see, number 8, which actually is number 11 in the Rider-Waite, is Justice. Sometimes it's 8, sometimes it's 11, depending on the deck, but we're going to use it as number 8 today. Number 9 is the Hermit, and number 10, the Wheel of Fortune. So I will be shuffling these today for each one of the signs and making sure that they are all mixed up. And we will be choosing 2 cards today for each of the zodiac signs. We will be choosing one representing where you are at this very moment in the middle of September 2017, and then we will cross that with what you need, may be something you need to take into consideration or may be coming up for you in the last 2 weeks of September. So they will look like a card and then a cross right there. And then we will be crowning the reading today with the beautiful Archangel Michael deck. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Aries, you are first up out of the gate here. My fiery Aries. Okay. We've already shuffled these now, and I've already created a sacred space around all of us and our reading today, so we are ready to proceed. Angels, we are reading for Aries for the second half of September 2017, and we are doing a 2-card spread. Aries 2017, Aries 2017 of September 2017, the second half. Aries, September, second half. Okay. Aries, Archangel Michael card, Archangel Michael for Aries, second half of September 2017. Okay, Aries, let's take a look. This is where you are at currently as we navigate through the middle of September. And what you have here is the Magician. Now, the Magician is number 1 in the major arcana, and this is a card of great energy and great manifesting capability, the ability to think about something and then bring it about into your reality, bring it out of the ether, out of the realms of the unseen into the physical of the seen world, grounding your thoughts, grounding your desires into manifestation right here in the physical. It's connecting heaven and earth. And the Magician has all the tools he needs to do that. Great, powerful card. So right now, where you are in the middle of September, Aries, it looks like to me that you have gathered up everything you need. Everything you need for whatever you're facing next as we come into the middle of the month through the end of the month. You are ready to bring something forth. Bring something forth into your world, Aries, and you have all the power within your own self to do that. And you stand poised with all of your tools before you, and your focused energy, extremely focused energy, and you are about to just work a miracle. Basically, you're about to work magic. You stand ready to do that, Aries, to call forth something, manifest something, bring forth something. And it hasn't been easy to get to this spot. You've had to accumulate all the necessary tools here that you see the Magician has, but now you are focused like a laser, Aries, and you are poised, ready to bring something from the heavenly ethers down to the earth plane in your 3D reality. Now, let's assume that's where you are right now. Then, what can you expect, standing ready there as you are to manifest, going into the last 2 weeks of September? What can you expect to come up, or what is it that you will be dealing with? And we have Justice. Oh my goodness, Aries, look at that. Justice is the major arcana. It's major arcana number 11 in the Rider-Waite and number 8 in other decks. And this is about decisions. It's about fairness. It's about weighing things to see, which decision you want to make, what is fair, what is true, what is wise. So this is a card of consideration of what is the right thing to do. What is the right thing to do? So my guess is, Aries, that looking at this, I would have to say that in the middle of September, you stand poised to make a decision that is life-changing. It will be sort of a paradigm shift in some way. You are faced with a choice, Aries, and you stand ready to make that choice. And what the advice is to you as you navigate through the next 2 weeks, standing ready to call forth this new thing into your life, whatever it is. For you, it will be different for all of you. You are considering your options and weighing them in the balance, trying to decide with the sword of truth and justice which choice you will make. What, in other words, is right for you. You know you can bring this forth. You are filled with the power to do that. It's always been within you to co-create with God, Source, Creator, your life, and you stand ready to make a monumental and momentous decision right as we are poised on the precipice of the middle of September. And I want to counsel you, Aries, it just came to me, the new moon is this Wednesday, I believe, on the 20th of September. And the new moon is a very powerful time for you to manifest. It's a good idea to write what you wish to manifest down on paper in a list, up to 10 different things, and then fold that up and keep it. And as we go through the next couple of months, is what I'm hearing, see just what sorts of things from your list tend to come forth into your reality. Somehow by writing them down, you sort of codify them into the 3D realm. But rest assured, Aries, this is a momentous time for you, and the decision is yours. That's what I just heard. The decision is yours. Now, what is Archangel Michael weighing in with? Wow, I just got chills with this one, Aries. This is your life's purpose. What you are deciding, my dear Aries, is your life purpose. You are weighing some choices in the balance, and you're trying to decide, how do I move forth? I have the power to choose now. What do I want to create for my life now? And what Archangel Michael is counseling you is this is no lightweight decision. Aries, this has something to do with finding your life purpose and calling that forth and moving into the next phase of your journey here. And the prayer at the bottom says, Archangel Michael, you know the details of my divine life purpose, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide my actions so that I'm taking the best steps to fully manifest my wonderful and meaningful career. And I would also say, in general, your life purpose, which may not be a traditional notion of our career. So definitely, this is exactly what we saw with the Tarot. And Archangel Michael is coming in to tell us, yes, indeed, we have got it correct. Awesome. Okay, Aries, that is your reading for you. I hope it made sense to you. And now on to the earth sign of Taurus. So we'll put these back, and we will put these back in our deck in different locations. And we are now, angels, reading for Taurus for the second half of September 2017. Taurus, second half of September 2017, Taurus. This is where you are right now as we enter the middle of the month. Taurus, September 2017, what is crossing Taurus for their consideration? Archangel Michael, we are now reading for Taurus. What can you do to help us with Taurus today? That's it? All right, great. Okay, well, I just probably should check to see if this is focused into the camera, and it is. Sorry for the glare on the, if you have any glare on Archangel Michael there. And I think I just moved the camera. Okay, yeah, there's a little bit of a glare. Hopefully that's not too harsh. The lighting is very tricky today in here. Okay, let's go ahead now. Taurus, let us see, where are you right now in the middle of September? And this is where you are, Taurus. You are standing here in the middle of September on the precipice of creating something, creating and giving birth and calling forth. And it is a matter of cycles, Taurus. It's like the natural cycles of moving through this process for you. The Empress is where you stand right now. One of my very favorite cards in the whole deck. The Empress is a beautiful card. And you can see here that she sits here on her velvet throne with her feet on a little, you can't see the cushion, but it's kind of like a little clearing of a clear space where she's got her velvet slipper poised there. And the Empress is the card of pregnancy. It doesn't mean necessarily a literal pregnancy. It means giving birth to some fantastic idea, to some new thought, to some new way, maybe even literally giving birth to another soul and bringing them onto the planet, but it doesn't have to be that. It's a creative card. But the Empress has taken the steps prior to this moment. She has sown the seeds. She has gone through the cycles. We've already been through winter in January. We were in spring in April. We just wrapped up our summer at the end of Labor Day, and now we move into fall. And the Empress speaks to the cycles of life. And she also speaks to the element of time, in that it takes time for something to gestate, so to speak, for something to mature in order for it to come into being in your world. So it looks like to me, Taurus, you stand ready to start something new, begin something new, give birth to something new, create something new. Okay, let's see. And this is something you've had on your mind for a long time, Taurus. I just heard that. It just came to me. Okay, now, what can you expect in the second 2 weeks as we navigate September regarding this? And here we have the High Priestess. Wow. Okay, Taurus, the High Priestess is speaking to gut feelings, intuition, a deep knowing without really knowing why you know. It speaks to mystery. It can speak to things that are hidden and unseen. And I just heard that you probably have not made known to others around you what your plan is for this new creative period in your life, this new rebirth or calling forth to give birth to new ideas or a fresh start or a project you're working on. It seems to me, Taurus, that you have not been telling too many people about it. And that's a good thing, because sometimes when we start something new and we tell too many people, it dissipates that creative force. It dissipates the energy. And others unknowingly, usually, will sort of, I guess, throw energy your way because they're thinking about, the idea that you told them of, and they're going to make judgments on that. It's just natural. It's just human. Some people may support that, some may not. And you sort of internalize what they're saying to you, and that can throw you off your game, Taurus, literally. So keep it close to the vest for now, Taurus. That is the counsel that the angels are saying. Keep your ideas close to the vest. If there's any decisions to be made, go within. Go within. You know, you have the answers. You have the answers. You are able to have a deep knowing. Follow your gut. But for now, keep this to yourself, your idea, whatever it is you're trying to create and bring forth. Whatever is in development, whatever you have cooking on the back burner there, keep it to yourself for now. Okay, that's your counsel. Now, let's see what Archangel Michael has to say. Ah, innocence. I love that. I love it so much. It just goes with this whole moment of standing ready to give birth to something brand new and innocent as it enters into the world. Something so beautiful and new and fresh, and something you hold close to your heart as well. So here we go. Archangel Michael, here's the prayer. Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see that all of your qualities of pure love and light are reflected within me and all others. Help me embrace my God-given innocence so that I may be at peace. Oh, that's such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful prayer. Beautiful card to crown your reading today, Taurus. Thank you for joining me. I hope this has helped you as you move through the last 2 weeks in September. Keep in mind some of these energies may continue even past the end of September. Okay, all that being said, now let's go right on to the next sign. We've done fire, we've done earth. Now we're on to air. Gemini. Angels, this reading is for Gemini for the second half of September 2017. Angels, Gemini, second half of September 2017. And that one wants to come forth. This is where you are, Gemini, as we navigate the middle of the month. All right, angels, what is it they need to be aware of, or what might come up for them? For Gemini, Archangel Michael, help us with Gemini. We need one card from you, Archangel Michael, to help us with Gemini. That's the one. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Okay, Gemini, where do you stand right now? Ah, you have the Hermit. The Hermit is a card. It's got several different meanings. It can be that you're looking to find your way. It can be that you are the one who knows the way and maybe providing guidance to others. It's a card of sort of going within and listening to Source, your higher self, universe, whatever word you want to give that. It may be that you are the one shining the light for someone else to light the way and light the path. Or it could be, Gemini, you are standing on the precipice of being shown the path. All right? The Hermit can also counsel to meditate and go within, almost like a monastic of some kind of an order, where you need to tap into that inner knowing, to your higher self, to God Source Creator, to messages from your own angels who are with you every day, and make sure that you are listening and expect to receive guidance or enlightenment in some way. That's where you're standing right now. You may even be seeking some sort of direction and guidance. What can you expect as you go through the last 2 weeks? What might come up? The Hierophant. These are very religious cards. Gemini, I am just taken by the fact that the Hermit, of course, appears to be some sort of monk in some kind of monastic order. And the Hierophant basically is the priest, the high priest, or the Pope, something like that. And traditionally, this card is a card of a commitment, and or some kind of religious devotion, some sort of higher power, tapping into that higher power and being shown the way, being given the blessing. And you can see here, this high priest or Hierophant is giving the benediction to all of his followers and to these two people below here. So what this means then, Gemini, is you will be shown the way. You are looking for the way, you're holding the lamp up and you're looking for that way, and you're going to be shown the way, and you're going to be blessed. Great blessings and guidance. Tap into your higher self. If you have any sort of religious beliefs, tap into those. You will receive guidance in the language that you understand. And I don't mean in the language you speak, I mean in the language that your soul can resonate with, and you're going to receive that guidance. It may be a commitment. You may be seeking the answers toward making a commitment in some way. This commitment with the Hierophant here can sometimes mean marriage in whatever way you define that, or a coupling, a long-lasting coupling, whether it's a traditional marriage or not. But generally the Hierophant is a card of tradition, and it is a card of marriage, and it can be a card of commitment. So maybe, Gemini, this could be playing out for you in that way. If it is not a marriage or a life commitment to that degree, then what it could be is you are searching for answers, and you will find them, but you need to tap into your higher self, God, Source, Creator, whatever makes sense to you and your belief system. Tap into that higher knowledge and that higher wisdom, and you will be receiving the guidance you seek. Open up to that, Gemini. Now, let's see what Archangel Michael wants to add. Archangel Michael says, shield yourself. Archangel Michael, I ask you to protect me, my loved ones, my vehicle, and my home with your powerful shield. Surround us in your purple light, which allows only pure love to penetrate. Please stay with me day and night and keep my loved ones safe. And then you can name the people you wish to include in this prayer. Okay, so what I think Archangel Michael is telling us today, what I'm feeling, is as you open yourself up to receive guidance from God, Source, Creator, and your angels, go ahead and say a prayer to make sure that you are receiving true guidance from God, Source, Creator, and just sort of protect yourself from, I just heard naysayers, from anyone who, on the earthly plane, who is sort of discrediting or discounting what you're saying or what you're trying to achieve, who may even be a little bit negative toward an impending union you may be considering making, or even partnership in these general readings of some sort, not necessarily a love partnership, or whatever path that you decide to take. Just know that you make the choice yourself, and don't allow other people to influence you in a negative way, or to create fear, to create some sort of fear energy and send it your way, and to create some sort of sense of fear as you move into this decision or commitment you're about to make. And just have faith that your angels are with you and they are lighting the way, and call forth my Archangel Michael to protect you and your loved ones as you go forth into this new commitment phase. Okay, Gemini, that was your reading. I hope that made sense, and I hope some of it is useful for you, if not all of it. Okay, so we've done air. It's time now to move into the water sign of Cancer. All my Cancerians out there, we are shuffling for you now. Okay, angels, we are asking for Cancer. Where do they stand in the middle of September 2017? And what may be coming up for them in the last 2 weeks of September 2017 for Cancer? The last 2 weeks of 2017 for Cancer. Archangel Michael, we're zipping along for Cancer here. Thank you, Archangel Michael. All right, Cancer, where are you right now? Okay, right now we have the High Priestess. So right now, Cancer, what this means to me is I just heard you're standing still. Okay, you're standing still. I just heard you may be getting messages through your dreams, There is some kind of intuition that you're activating within yourself, some sort of intuitive knowing. But something may be coming to you in your dreams. It's not right out in the open, although it could be, in the way of signs that may be coming to you. The High Priestess can mean inner knowing, gut instincts, just a feeling in your gut that this is the way, this is the right way, this is what I need to do. But there is also an aspect of the High Priestess that has to do with hidden knowledge or hidden meaning, or something that you're hiding or keeping within, not necessarily hiding in a negative way, but you're keeping it to yourself for now. But it always means intuitive knowing. So right now, Cancer, it sounds like to me that you are either seeking this kind of inner knowing or you have somehow arrived at it in the middle of September and you haven't revealed everything to people around you. You're holding something back, but you're relying heavily at this very moment, Cancer, on your intuition. Now, what might be coming up or something you need to consider in the next 2 weeks? Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. The Empress, and I believe another sign got this, which is quite interesting. All right, so what may be coming up for you, Cancer, is the opportunity to give birth and bring forth a new creative endeavor, idea, project, or even give birth. Give birth to something new. It can even be a physical birth. It's the card of pregnancy. It could mean that as well, if you want to consider it on that level. But for those of you who are not interested in that, this is a card of creation. And as I said to the other sign, it implies the cycles of life. It implies going from winter to spring, to summer, to fall, and back again to winter, to make an entire period of birth, and then back around again to a rebirth. And that's what the Empress is saying. There is something that you're interested in beginning, and you haven't really told a lot of people about it, Cancer. You're keeping it a little bit to yourself now, and that's good. And you're also seeking answers and trying to almost intuitively navigate your way as you begin this new creative cycle in your life. And it is a cycle. It's not just for 2 weeks. The Empress is one of the most beautiful cards, a very powerful card, and the High Priestess together. These are just two lovely energies. I don't know what you're creating, but it's very exciting. Let's see what Archangel Michael has to say, Cancer. Guys, you saw me shuffle. You cannot make this up. Archangel Michael says, Cancer, pay attention to your dreams. And that's what I just said with this card. You will be getting messages in those dreams. And Archangel Michael is here to tell us, yes, indeed, you will. Let's read the prayer. It says, thank you for tucking me into bed tonight and helping me enjoy a wonderfully restful night's sleep, Archangel Michael. I invite you into my dreams as my teacher, guide, and healer. Please allow me to understand this, and then you describe your situation, on a spiritual level, and give me guidance. Wow, you guys, I love it when this happens. This is such a beautiful experience for me too, to read this. It's so lovely. So remember, Archangel Michael asks that you invite him into your dreams and ask him to give you clear messages that you can understand as you move forth into this new creative cycle. Very exciting. All right, excellent. We've done Cancer, which is the water sign. And now I believe we are back to fire, which is Leo. Leo, we are reading for you. Let me just give the cards a brief shuffle here and just mix these up really well. All right, I think we're ready. Okay. Okay, angels, we're reading for Leo for the mid-month of September 2017. Where are they at the present moment in September 2017, mid-month? The middle of September 2017. Okay. And what might they expect coming forth? That was there in the last 2 weeks of September. Archangel Michael, we're reading for Leo for the mid-month of September. Archangel Michael, mid-month of September for our Leos out there. Okay, Leo. Here you are in the middle of September. You are the magician. This is the energy that you're embodying right now. And Leo, it seems like to me you're feeling pretty powerful. You're feeling like you've got everything you need to bring forth and create what you want for yourself. You feel like you are almost invincible because you're imbued with the ability, and you're feeling it, to bring heaven to earth, as above, so below. What you think about, you bring about, from quantum to the 3D, basically. You have got all the tools you need, and you know it, and you feel powerful. You feel like you are ready to, it's a card of great energy, and you are ready to channel that energy into manifestation of your heart's desire. And you feel ready to do that, whatever your heart's desire is. Now, what do we need to keep in mind? We have the Hermit. So let's put the Magician down for just a minute. Leo, as you go about with this great cycle of energy that you have to call forth whatever it is your heart desires next into being, into your life, the message is, the counsel is to listen to your guides and your angels, and let them guide you as you go about on this great path of manifesting. Why do I say that? Because you have so much power to manifest, Leo. You need to watch your thought processes. Make sure you are thinking about what you want to bring about, and not think, or I should say, avoid thinking about what you don't want to bring about. Why? Because your manifestation energy is quite powerful at this time in the middle of September. And what you think about, you can bring about real fast, from the quantum void of the universe into your life in 3D reality right there on the table in front of you. So Taurus, Leo, you have to remember that you have this real connection in the last half of September to do that, to manifest quickly. So Spirit is saying, listen, go within, listen to your instincts, listen to your inner knowing, but listen to your guides. I love this card, the Hermit. To me, it's always a spirit guide or an angel coming in to light the way, and you will be shown the way. If you are feeling, I just heard the word reticent, which I don't usually hear. If you're feeling reticent, reluctant, doubtful that you can manifest what it is you want in your life now, rest assured you will be guided step by step. And if you ever get to the point where you're confused, Leo, go within. Ask your angels. Ask your guides. Ask whatever higher power you believe in. And make sure that you listen, because guidance will be given. You are promised that. You are promised that. Leo, let's see what Archangel Michael has to say. And what did I just say? God is in charge. I love it when these synchronicities happen. It just is so beautiful. The Hermit is you could see it as God lighting the way. God, Father, Source, Creator, Father, Mother, God, however you term it. The energy of God is in charge. And the prayer on the card says, Dear God, please help me let go of this situation, giving it in faith and trust to your divine wisdom and infinite love, in order to resolve and heal everything and everyone involved. And remember what I said, Leo, there's a situation and there's something you're trying to manifest and call forth, and you might get confused along the path. And remember I said to tune in to your guides and your spirits, spirit guides, and the spirits, spirit guides and angels is what I mean to say, sorry, because God is in charge, and he or she or universal source energy, creator, whatever you want to term that energy, God is in charge. So you will be receiving guidance every step of the way, every step of the way. There you have it. Leo, that is a beautiful message. Okay, let me go ahead and put these back. I hope that helped you somewhat, Leo, on your path as we go through the rest of September. Now we just finished fire. After fire comes earth. So after Leo, we are, what are we ready for? Virgo, 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 my lovely Virgos. Here we go. All right, let's just give these a shuffle. Angels, we are now reading for Virgo in the second half of September in the year of 2017. That's where you stand right now, Virgo. And angels, what should Virgo expect coming up for them in the second half of September that they might be looking at over the next 2 weeks? And there it is. Good. Okay. Archangel Michael, what can you tell us for Virgo? What message would you like to give our Virgos out there for the second half of September? There. Excellent. Okay, Virgo, this is where you are. Wow, we just had this card, the Hermit. I can't believe we've got the Hermit again. He wants to come out a lot. So where you are right now, Virgo, is you are either seeking guidance, trying to discern the path to take next as you navigate the last 2 weeks of September, or you are the one who is going to be providing guidance to others. In any event, there is a light, we could say, at the end of the tunnel. For some of you Virgos who are navigating tricky waters right now, sometimes this card can say to you, there is a light at the end of the tunnel and we will guide you step by step. And that's what the guides and angels like to say. Okay, now if you are poised looking for the way, look at this. We've got the Hermit and the High Priestess, both cards of intuitive knowing, going within, asking your higher self and asking your angels, asking God, whatever is your belief system. The High Priestess is telling us that in the next 2 weeks, Virgo, to find your path, you are going to be receiving messages from a lot of different angels, guides, and God Source Creator. A lot of different angels and guides may be coming forth to help you. And the advice here in the second 2 weeks is to take whatever advice, and I just heard it may come to you from other humans too, from other souls in your everyday life, some advice on which way to go. And the advice here is in the next 2 weeks, yes, take all that in and consider it. But remember, you must go within and access your intuition, because the High Priestess is all about intuition and knowing in your heart of hearts and deep in your gut, so to speak, which way is right for you. So there may be a crossroads that you're at. It just may be a crossroads, Virgo, trying to find that light somehow in the darkness. And the High Priestess says the light is there. Go within. Look for the messages that you may be receiving from Spirit, okay? Because you've got 2 spiritual cards here about messages from Spirit, okay? So Virgo, please go within, tune in. You may have to quiet that mind chatter through meditation or calming music or just sitting quietly. But whatever you do, be open to receive the messages. Sometimes they will come to you in terms of repeating numbers. I've talked about that before. There are plenty of angel number indexes on the internet. You can look up any number combinations that tend to come up for you over and over and over the next 2 weeks. They can come to you in the way of every time you look at the clock, it's a certain time. It can come to you every time you're driving around in your car. Certain license plates just keep repeating certain numbers in a series that it's uncanny. These are usually your guides and angels trying to speak to you through the symbol of numbers. So just keep that in mind. You're going to be receiving a lot of communication from angels and guides. What does Archangel Michael tell us? He tells us again, we just had this card, God is in charge. And I did shuffle them quite a bit. So he wants you also to know, Virgo, as well as the other sign that this came up for, that God is in charge. And this is a spiritual card, sometimes meaning God, Source, Creator, and also High Priestess, God, Source, Creator. All right? So this is a very spiritual time for you, Virgo. It's very, very, very spiritual. And the prayer for Archangel Michael and God is this. Dear God, please help me let go of this situation, giving it in faith and trust to your divine wisdom and infinite love in order to resolve and heal everything and everyone involved. This is beautiful, 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 Virgo. This is your message for the last part of September. Keep in mind, it could go a little bit further into the next month as well. Wow, yours is the most spiritual message. I've gotten all 3 cards lining up in that vein. What a lovely message. I hope that has helped you, Virgo. Okay, so now we have just finished with Virgo, which is Earth. And we've done Fire, Earth, and now we need Air. Air sign, Libra. Libra, you are the air sign next. Libra, I just want you to know that we are now going to ask the angels to give us 2 cards. Angels, what card is for Libra as they stand in the center of September 2017? They stand on the precipice of the remaining part of September. Where are they now as we go into mid-month September, angels? Libra. Libra, mid-month September. Libra, mid-month September. Libra, Libra, Libra. There it is. Angels, what can they expect in the next 2 weeks as they round out the month of September? In the last 2 weeks of September for Libra. Archangel Michael, please give us a message for Libra. All my beautiful Libras out there as we go through the second half of September 2017. Where are you right now, Libra? Wow, the Magician, he keeps wanting to come out. I don't know what is going on with all of you guys. Libra, you're a cardinal sign in the zodiac, meaning that your birthday period, or I should say date range in the zodiac, begins at the autumnal equinox, which is a change of seasons. And that means you're a cardinal sign. So there's a lot of movement and change associated with that particular node in the calendar and in the zodiac as well in your sign. And so it seems like to me, I just heard you are prepared to make the change. That came just loud and clearly now. And yes, indeed you are, because you have the Magician. Now remember, the Magician is the card of the manifester, the card of someone who stands ready to call forth from the void of creation something of his heart's desire and manifest it in form, grounding it to the 3D earth reality and calling it forth. He is a card of the miracle worker, literally the miracle worker. Libra, the other thing that comes to mind is remember and watch your thoughts during the second 2 weeks of September and a little bit into October, because sometimes when you get this card, it means that the power of manifestation lies very close to the surface with you, Libra. And so what that means is you want to think about what you want to bring about. You want to avoid thinking about what you don't want So remember to think about what you do want, forget about what you don't want, because you do have the energy working with you now. You have the energy to manifest into your reality, into your world, into your life, just about whatever it is you want. Libra, what can you expect the last 2 weeks in September? Wow. And we've got the High Priestess. She keeps coming out too. This is I have shuffled these cards unbelievably so, and they just keep coming out. The High Priestess is appearing here again, Libra, in your reading. So when I see this combination, to me, Libra, this means you've got spiritual help and guidance from those angels and spirit guides, and even your relatives who have crossed over on the other side, who are some of your guides. They are here to guide you, to help you develop the next step in life for you, Libra, whatever it is you want to call forth. I mean, it can be something like you want to, it can be something very, very earth related, something like you want to buy a home. I just heard that. You want to create a painting, you want to call forth a new job, you want, whatever it is, it can be something very 3D related like that. And whatever it is, Libra, I mean, it could even be you want to get married, you want to have children, you want to strike out on a new adventure on your own, you want to write a book, whatever it is in your heart of hearts, Libra, you've got the power to call it forth, and you are going to be receiving lots of guidance and backup in terms of manifesting this heart's desire. Now, the High Priestess is your in, of course. You want to tune within and check in with yourself. Ask yourself how you're feeling. What are you thinking about it? How you feel about it? Follow your gut when it comes to this great energy you've got right now. Use it wisely. You are going to receive guidance from the other side regarding that. Guidance from your angels and any spirit guides that you might have that are working with you. Just remember that they are going to be coming into maybe your dreams. You might want to write down your dreams so you can sort of read them later and glean any knowledge from those. You may, like I said, to the other sign that was getting this card, it may come to you in number sequences that seem to repeat a lot. You can always look those up online under Angel Index, under Angel Numbers Index. So you will have a deep knowing, though, and the counsel of the High Priestess is, yes, follow your deep knowing. You have intuition, follow it, but also be in tune to messages coming to you from Spirit. The other thing is, don't share so much about what you're trying to create, what you're up to in terms of what you're trying to create next for you in your life. Keep it kind of a little bit under the vest, because the High Priestess can sometimes refer to secrets. And the counsel here is, maybe not share everything you know. You don't have to tell everything you know. You just don't. So maybe just tell people on a need-to-know basis until you're more firm in this creation, until you've actually called it forth and created this new thing for yourself. Okay? Then you could share. All right. Archangel Michael says, Libra, I love it, love it, love it when this happens. Archangel Michael says, Libra, use your imagination and you will see the answer. Remember what I said about High Priestess, going within, tuning into intuition and your gut, and then Magician. He has the power to imagine and create whatever he wants. So Archangel Michael is seeing the same thing. He is telling you, Libra, use that imagination. Use it because you have the power to manifest whatever it is your heart desires. And we've got here a prayer to Archangel Michael and to God. Dear God, thank you for granting me the wisdom and creativity to see your miracles in new and unexpected ways. I gratefully and gracefully accept and appreciate your help. And then you describe the situation you need help with. So remember I said you will receive help and you are going to be able to create miracles with that help. I love it, love it, love it. What a beautiful reading, Libra. I hope that helped you a lot, and I hope that resonated. Now we're just going to mix up some of these cards for Scorpio. Scorpio, you guys are next, and I want to give these a good shuffle, so bear with me. Thank you for your patience. I just want to kind of make sure that these are all kind of mixed up here, just to make sure. All right. Angels, we are reading now for the sign of Scorpio, my water scorpions out there. Angels, we want to know a message regarding where our Scorpios stand in the middle of September 2017. Where do they stand now? What is their now position? Angels, what can they expect coming up in the next couple of weeks as we enter the last 2 weeks of September? What may come up for them that they will have to deal with? Okay, good. Archangel Michael, we are reading for our Scorpios 2017, September, the last 2 weeks of the month. Can you give us a message? Yes. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Okay. All right, Scorpio, let's see. Where do you stand right now in, oh my word, you guys saw me shuffle those cards? The High Priestess, she wants to keep coming up. Let me just take a look. All right. I thought if it's the same 2 cards, maybe I didn't shuffle that well, but it's not. So we'll continue. All right. So Spirit is here again for you, Scorpio. And the High Priestess, you know, Scorpio, the Death card, or the card of transformation, is sort of the card of your sign. You're an 8th house. You rule the 8th house in the zodiac, which is sort of that whole transformation thing. It's never a real death. It's always just a cycle, a transformative cycle for you, Scorpio. And sure enough, the High Priestess doesn't speak to that, but the High Priestess is also a card of tuning in to Father, Mother, God, God, Source, Creator, your angels, and you. Scorpio, you are a deep sign. You're psychic. It's your natural ability. That's what you do. You read energy like others read books. You read it instantly, and you are usually accurate. The High Priestess is a card of going within, feeling your intuition, hearing what it's saying to you, and using that, your gut instinct, Scorpio. And you are the ruler of knowing your gut instincts. That is who you are. Sometimes it's hard for it to get through to you, but if you just tune in and make a concerted effort to tune in, you're going to be receiving messages from your own intuitive knowing, from your own inner higher self and inner knowledge, I should say. You're going to be coming to a sense of knowing, and it's going to be a gut knowing, and you're going to just take that and run with it. You're going to know. Whatever it is you don't know, you're going to know. But I want to also tell you that Spirit will be guiding you as well. The High Priestess is also a card of Spirit, and you will be getting messages. And the High Priestess is also a card of hidden secrets, or keeping things a little bit close to the vest for now. So the counsel, it may be that you feel not necessarily counseled to do this, but you may feel at this moment, as you stand on the precipice of the last 2 weeks of September, you may have a feeling of wanting to be a little bit secretive about your plans. And that is a good thing. Now, as you go through the last 2 weeks, what energy can you expect to be dealing with? And it is this, not the High Priestess, the Hierophant. Now notice Scorpios, the High Priestess is a card of a religious figure. The Hierophant is a card of the religious figure. In fact, in some decks, the Hierophant is called the High Priest. In this deck, it's the Hierophant. It's kind of like the Pope or the High Priest. You've got this pair. And when I see a pair, I almost always think relationship. Now these are 2 energies that are on the same plane. They're on the same level. They're on the same energetic. They vibrate at the same frequency. So Scorpio, it could be that this has to do with the relationship. And you may be mulling over in your mind about some sort of relationship. And the Hierophant is here to tell you that it may be time to decide on a commitment. The Hierophant is a card of commitment. It's also a card of religious dogma. So it may be that what you are mulling over and trying to tune into your inner knowing to get guidance on is there may be a difference of religious past between you and this other person that you're considering to make a commitment to. That may be something that you're not sure how to deal with. Scorpio, you are a deep, deep, deep sign, a very spiritual sign, and you will be able to navigate this. You will be able to navigate this. But what you may be worried about is how will the other person navigate it? And that may be something you don't know. All right? So as you navigate the last 2 weeks in September, think about, go within, feel it, not just think it, but feel it. What would life be like if I make this commitment to whatever it is? It may not be the relationship that I'm seeing here of any kind of romantic nature or a marriage commitment or anything. It may be another kind of commitment. It may be a commitment to your own self even, or your path. But whatever it is, you are going to get a lot of guidance from Spirit on this. A lot of guidance. Okay? So as you go into the next part of the month, tune in, because you're going to be getting a lot of guidance on this decision almost, or this idea of a commitment. Listen to your gut on that, Scorpio. It always, always guides you right if you tune in. Archangel Michael is saying to you, Scorpio, wow, what did I just say about going within and trusting your gut and that you would be receiving guidance? Look what Archangel Michael says. He says, Scorpio, honor and trust your feelings. Honor and trust your feelings. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for supporting, guiding, and protecting me as I listen to and act upon my feelings. Help me understand and express my emotions with love. Ah, Scorpio, that is just unbelievable. I love it when Archangel Michael comes in and just corroborates everything we were talking about before. These are beautiful, beautiful cards. Scorpio, it's a lovely reading for you, and I hope it helps you navigate the last 2 weeks of September. Keep in mind, I'm feeling that some of these energies may be going well into October as well. Okay. Whew, that was a good one. Okay, let's go ahead now and make sure we get all of these shuffled up for the fire sign of Sagittarius. My dear Sagittarians, you are next up. So, angels, where does Sagittarius stand as they look out onto the last 2 weeks of September of 2017? Sagittarius, mid-month 2017, where are they in terms of their position right now? There they are. Angels, what could be possibly coming up for them to navigate as they move through the last 2 weeks of September? There it is. Archangel Michael, we are with Sagittarius now. Whoops, that was me. Archangel Michael, what can we tell Sagittarius? Okay, you want to tell them that? All right, we will show that to them. All right, very good. Thank you, Archangel Michael. He was very adamant about that. All right, Sagittarius, where you are right now in the middle of September is here. You are embodying this energy or dealing with this energy of the Wheel of Fortune. What is that? Well, the Wheel of Fortune goes up and it comes down. It refers to the boom and the bust cycles of life. It just refers to basically cycles. And sometimes it can refer to a sense of destiny, a sense almost of fate, if you want to phrase it like that. But of course, you always have free will. So Sagittarius, it seems like you may be coming into a period which is bringing you a great blessing. Something quite fabulous may be just about to come into view as the cycle continues. So here you are in the middle of September. You've got something very, very interesting coming in for you. Jupiter will be moving into Scorpio soon. I'm not sure when. And when Jupiter moves, it's in Libra now. When it moves into Scorpio, I think pretty soon here, it's going to be affecting you as well as it moves. And Jupiter always expands areas that it moves into and brings blessings. So we hope that is the case for all of us this time around when Jupiter moves. But for you, Sagittarius, there is some kind of change in fortune. And I don't mean fortune like in your future. I mean like in your not necessarily your well-being, but it could be an increase in salary at your job. It could be a promotion. It could be a new opportunity opening up that you didn't think you would ever have the opportunity to do. So it could be even travel. Something is coming up for you, a great blessing, Sagittarius. That's where you're standing at right now, about to receive that. And whoa, look at that, Sagittarius. Wow. I see this as two ways, Sagittarius. Yes, the wheel of fortune is turning and you're about to receive some almost fated, almost destined, almost soul contract level meeting. I just heard fated meeting. I don't know what that means, but whatever it means, Sagittarius, it could be this. You are about to meet either the love of your life, a true love that you're going to be spending your life with. It could mean that if you're not into a permanent relationship or anything of that permanent nature, it could mean that you will meet the next person that is on your path to teach you about love and relationships. Maybe not the one that you spend your life with, but it will be an important person who has a soul contract, which means almost it's sort of pre-written that you're going to meet, and you've got a soul contract to learn from them. It could be that. It could be, Sagittarius, not love, but it could be a choice. Sometimes the Lover's card can mean a choice that you need to make in the next couple of weeks. And you're standing ready to move on to great fortune in your life, to a great change, a great benefit, a great happy change for you in your life, Sagittarius. And it could involve a choice that you're going to have to make. It could very well involve a choice. But I just really am getting a strong sense, more than that. I'm getting a strong sense that this is relationship. This is love. This is, my luck has changed. I now see before me this incredible person who's quite interesting. Someone you may want to date, Sagittarius, someone you may even want to spend your life with, whether it's in a traditional marriage or a relationship like a marriage or whatever. But Sagittarius, if you have been sort of languishing without someone in your life in particular, there may be a special someone just about to come into your life. And if not that, it could be a special job, a promotion, a raise, maybe a choice of two paths to seek this new blessing that's about to come into your life. It may be a choice that you will have to make as to which way to go, I should say. All right, but I'm really feeling it as romantic. Archangel Michael, what do we have for Sagittarius? And I think Archangel Michael is referring to this card and this card together as the way forward to improve your life may involve a choice. And it may be a choice. Let's see what Archangel Michael says. He says prayer will help this situation. And the prayer is this: Dear God and Archangel Michael, and anyone else that you wish to pray to. It can be Jesus, Mother Mary, whatever person or spiritual being that is part of your religious notions. It says, Dear God and Archangel Michael, I ask for your divine intervention. And then you describe the situation. I welcome your help and I trust and follow your guidance with gratitude and grace. I need a miracle and ask that you send one to me and the situation quickly. Thank you and amen. Wow, guys, I can't help but go back to this. You're standing in the middle of September. You're ready. You are so ready to change something for the better. You're ready for this new cycle of life to begin for you, Sagittarius. And you're standing there going, oh my gosh, is this going to happen for me? Is this ever going to happen for me? And Archangel Michael is counseling you to ask for guidance, ask help from God Source Creator, ask help from your angels, ask help for any particular spiritual figure that is part of your religious doctrine that you believe in. Ask for help and guidance because you will get that great love, Sagittarius. You will. Or the next love on your journey to great love. Yes, you will. You will get it. You will get it. Just ask God Source Creator, ask Spirit for guidance and pray. Prayer is very powerful. And then tune in. It may involve a choice, and that's okay. If it does and you're confused, go back to this card that Archangel Michael is giving you and pray about that, because I just see nothing but blessings for you, Sagittarius. It's a very, very powerful moment. Here we are in the middle of September on the precipice of something truly great for you. Okay. Whew, I'm running out of breath. All right. All right. Now, we've done Sagittarius, which is fire. And we've done fire. It's time for another earth sign. And what earth sign are we about to come across in the zodiac? Why, that's Capricorn. All my lovely Capricorns out there. Okay. Whew, let me take a deep breath. Angels, we are asking for information regarding our Capricorns in mid-month of September 2017. Where do they stand right now, our Capricorns in mid-month September 2017? And what may they be coming across as they navigate the last 2 weeks of September 2017? Angels, as they navigate September 2017, as they navigate September 2017, navigate September 2017, last 2 weeks, angels, for Capricorn. There it is. Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, we are reading for Capricorn, the last 2 weeks of September 2017 for Capricorn. Archangel Michael for Capricorn. Thank you. Okay. All right, Capricorn, where are you now in the middle of September? Wow, the Lovers again? Huh. I tell you, it's amazing how these cards keep coming out. All right, the Lovers have come out again, Capricorn. So where are you in the middle of September? And what this means is a couple of different things. It may be a love situation, definitely, that you are focused on in the middle of September. And this may be a situation that feels really karmic to you. It feels like it was meant to be. You may have this great passion. It may even feel like it's got blessings from above, from angels, from God Source Creator. It may feel like it's just destined and meant to be, like somehow it was written in the stars. It may very well be, and there's lots of passion involved. If it is not a particular love situation, it can also refer to a choice. in anything. It could be a choice in love. It could be a choice in something you love to do, something that just floats your boat and makes you passionate about life. But either way, this is a beautiful card. It's either about love or a choice you have to make, either in love or some other part of life. Let's see what the next card says. The energy in the last 2 weeks that you will be navigating, oh my goodness, is this one, the Hierophant. Now, what is the Hierophant? Hierophant is the high priest. He is the high priest. He is, in some decks, the Pope, but in this deck we call him the Hierophant. All of those three things are the same. And he is giving the benediction to his followers down here. Sometimes this can be God showing up in your reading. It can be definitely from source, from higher power, from the universe, however you phrase that for you in your belief system. This can also mean a card of religious dogma or organized religion of some kind. And within that, it can mean a commitment as well. So what I'm seeing when I see these two cards together, hope you can see that, the Lovers and the Hierophant, what I see as you, Capricorn. You are poised on the edge of making a choice and committing. It may not be a choice between two things. It may just, well, two things, yes. It may be a choice of, do I commit to this person or do I not? Do I propose marriage or do I not? Do I propose exclusivity or do I not? It's not necessarily a choice between two people, although it can be. But I would say for you, Capricorn, that's what you're thinking about. I don't know what else it could possibly be, but the guidance here is to tune in to your higher self, tune in to God, Source, Creator, and expect to receive guidance from angels and spirit on this matter. So if you find yourself trying to decide what to do, definitely tune in. But I'm guessing that you're really leaning toward making that commitment, whatever that means for you, Capricorn. That is really, really beautiful. Okay, let's see what Archangel Michael has to say. Wow. Capricorn, if you were wavering on whether or not you should make that commitment, Archangel Michael is here to tell you a favorable outcome. So basically, if you make the commitment, it's good. If you don't make the commitment, it's good. Whatever way you decide this, Capricorn, is going to be correct. And the prayer here says, thank you for the beautiful outcome to this situation, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith. Remember, this card, the Hierophant, is about faith. It is about religion. It is about faith. God showing up in your reading. And definitely have faith and trust. Faith, faith, faith is the key word for you, Capricorn, going through the rest of September. Whatever you choose, know that if you have faith, trust in your higher self, the universe, God, Source, Creator, a beautiful outcome is yours. Lovely. Thank you, Capricorn. What a lovely reading. I love it, love it, love it. Beautiful cards, beautiful messages. Okay, we finished Capricorn. And now, that was our earth sign. Now we're going to move on to, air. My dear, dear, dear Aquarius friends out there, we are ready for you. So let's just kind of, give these cards a little bit of a mix-up here. So, and then I'll shuffle them another way. We're just trying to get a different lineup here. Make sure we get them all shuffled. Okay, we're ready. Angels, we are reading now for Aquarius for the second half of September 2017. The first card is for Aquarius as they stand in mid-month September 2017. Aquarius, mid-month of 2017. Nope. Aquarius, there it is. This one? Yeah. Okay. Aquarius. The energy Aquarius will be dealing with as they move through the last 2 weeks of September. Aquarius, last 2 weeks of September. Aquarius. Aquarius, and there it is. Archangel Michael, we are working with Aquarius now, and they would like a message from you, Archangel Michael, for the last 2 weeks of September. Okay, he's going to give us one real fast. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Okay, here's where you stand right now. Wow, Aquarius, this is the first time the Chariot has come out today in the readings I've been doing. What is the Chariot? The Chariot, excuse me, I think I bumped the camera. Sorry about that. The Chariot is a card of movement. It's also a card of control. It's also a card of direction. It's also a card of being torn in 2 directions. It's also a card of sometimes holding the reins and navigating and traveling and moving. It's also the card of sometimes letting go of the reins and just allowing Spirit to guide you. But generally, the Chariot to me is a card of movement, sometimes physical, sometimes it means travel, but it could mean moving house. But it also is control over opposing forces, marshaling your control and asserting your control over what might appear to be this dichotomy between light or white and black, black and white. Actually, generally those are false dichotomies because they can be merged into one cohesive direction. So let's see what this means. What is the energy? Oh, look at this. The Empress has come out once again, Aquarius. It has come out once again. And what is the Empress telling us? She is a card of creation. Prolific, bounteous, abundant creation. Sometimes it's rebirth, birth, rebirth. Sometimes it refers to the cycle of life. Sometimes it refers to the period just before giving birth, meaning giving time for the seed to grow, for the seed to sprout before new life bursts forth, or for a new idea to gestate, as it were. And it can even mean a real pregnancy, okay, on its basic level. So what have we got here? We've got this creative force, this gigantic creative force underway. And we have got the Chariot. Now, I just heard you may be torn between 2 ideas or 2 ways to go about a situation that is coming into your awareness, coming into your life, something you're trying to give life to and bring forth and create. And you may be torn. It may seem like there are 2 different ways you could go with this idea or this notion or this path or whatever it is, this creative time in your life. And you may have to decide which way to guide that venture or that project. You may have to decide, do I go left, do I go right, or is there a middle ground where I can merge forces somehow and make rapid progress and movement to bring forth this creative idea? Or, it can be anything. And with everyone watching, it's just impossible to know, Aquarius, exactly what it is. But it is something that has great power to come forth into your life within the next 2 weeks in September and maybe even into October a little bit. All right? So this could be moving. It could be, I just heard literally buying a farm. I don't know where that came from, but I just heard buying a farm. I never would have thought of that, but it came into my mind, buying a farm. Maybe some of you really are buying land or buying property. Now remember, the Empress is the landed gentry. So it may be that you're trying to decide where to move to. You may be actually, moving locations with this Chariot, or traveling. It could very well be. And you're not sure which way to guide that ship. It could be some kind of creative endeavor that is on your plate that comes up for you, even a creative challenge, and you're not sure which way to go, what direction to go. But nonetheless, if you are trying to figure that out, you always know to go within to figure that out and receive messages from your angels, God, Source, Creator, your higher self, your inner knowing. The Empress is a very rich, abundant card. So I would have to say, Aquarius, that however you choose to navigate this chariot, that abundance is yours. Success is yours. Really, and I just heard it's as you like it. I just heard it's up to your liking, is what they just said to me. It's up to your liking, whichever you prefer. Abundance is yours. Now, let's see what Archangel Michael has to tell us. Archangel Michael, what do you have to tell? Look at this. This is Aquarius. Archangel Michael says, romance angels are helping you. Oh my goodness, this is one of the most beautiful Archangel Michael cards in my view. I just love this beautiful card. I hope you can see it. He's in the forest with these cherubs, and it's just the most beautiful, peaceful place. And the prayer on the card says, "Dear guardian angels of my soulmate, thank you for preparing my soulmate and me for love, for giving us the motivation to make healthful life changes, and for arranging for us to meet. Thank you for helping us recognize each other and have the courage to say hello, so that we can eventually delve into a truly intimate relationship." Aquarius, look at the beauty of this. Romance angels are helping you delve into a rich experience. That's the Empress. Give birth to a new relationship. You will know which way to go. This relationship is going to happen fast. That's what I'm hearing here with this Chariot card. Moving forward with this person is going to happen fast. And it is indeed a great blessing. You will be guided, they said right here in this prayer, the motivation to make healthful life changes and for arranging for us to meet. Remember, I said the Chariot is movement, motion, travel, moving from one place to another. You will be receiving guidance, Aquarius, on where to go. You may not even know it on a conscious level, but you will be guided toward this beautiful, beautiful soulmate. So heads up and pay attention. Okay? What a beautiful reading. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Beautiful. I'm so excited for you, Aquarius. Okay. Well, that was Aquarius, the last air sign of the zodiac. And now we're going to shuffle for, last but not least, our water sign, Pisces. I love you all, Pisces. Such a beautiful, beautiful sign. Yep, a little bit scared sometimes when you swim away into deeper waters. But we love you because you feel so deeply. Beautiful sign. Okay, let's go ahead now. Angels, we are now going to read for the sign of Pisces for the mid-month reading of September 2017. Where is Pisces at this particular moment in the middle of September? And what energies can they expect as they navigate the last 2 weeks of September? What energies can they expect as they navigate the last 2 weeks of September? Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, What messages do you have for Pisces in the middle of September and the last 2 weeks of it? September 2017. September 2017. Archangel Michael for Pisces, September of 2017. 2017. Pisces, mid-month September. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Want it to come out? Okay. So let's see. Where are we, Pisces? Pisces, you are embodying this energy right now. This is what is surrounding you. It is the Justice card. It's the first time it's come out in all of the readings I've done, and you are the last sign I'm reading today. The Justice card. Well, you can look at this. Actually, I think it's the second time it's come out. Only the second time. We've got the scales. We've got the sword of justice, the sword of decision, the sword of truth, sword of clarity to cut through any of the confusion. And we've got the scales to weigh our decision. Yes or no? True or not true? We've got all of that. So it looks like to me, Pisces, you are trying to make a decision. And you're trying to figure out what is best for all the people concerned. But what is best for you? And what is true for you? And you're weighing your choices, your options, the odds of this, the odds of that. You're trying to see clearly, which is a good thing for Pisces to do. Neptune is your ruler, Pisces. Sometimes Neptune can create confusion and illusion. And so it's good, Pisces, that you are focused like a laser beam. If you look at the expression on this gentleman's face, he's about to render a decision or come to a decision. And it's a decision that's long in coming, I would have to say, that he has been weighing the different avenues that are open to him. You know, which is the true path for me? Which is the way for me? And he's been thinking about it for a while, but he's ready to make a decision. Now, Pisces, what energy is going to be surrounding that? Wow. Once again, this Empress, you saw me shuffle all those cards. This Empress is wanting to come out and just everywhere. She's wanting to come forth. The Empress can refer to a soulmate, a mate. It's a woman, of course, in this card, the Empress, but it could be, a man. It doesn't have to be a woman in the general readings, but definitely it's someone who you, Pisces, think is just luscious, like a pomegranate, Pisces. So you are probably trying to make a decision about either a person that you want to go forward with in love, that you may want to make your wife, because the Empress is almost like the archetype of the goddess Hera. It's like she is the wife, she's the mother, she's all of those archetypes. She really embodies that. And so I'm thinking, Pisces, you're trying to decide if this person is the person for you. But you're definitely feeling a richness and a sumptuousness in this person's presence. I mean, you feel like this person has it all. And they do. They do. They are ensconced in their velvet seat, velvet throne, which rests upon more velvet and yet more pillows, and she's lounging back. And she realizes that there is no rush. Life comes in cycles, and when it's time, it will be time. She is confident in herself and in that. And so Pisces, I think you're about to decide what to do with someone in particular that's on your mind, that's been on your mind, and you've been weighing it in the balance there in the Justice card for forever and ever. And it seems like, Pisces, you're getting clearer on how you want to proceed, or if you want to proceed with this person. It can also mean, if it's not a person for you, Pisces, it can also mean a creative idea that you are trying to decide whether or not to proceed with, or maybe a creative endeavor or business partnership, something very creative, a project of some sort. And you're trying to decide, should I choose this project or that project, or if it's not a choice, what's best for me in terms of moving forward on this project or just not moving forward on this project. So it could be a person, which I'm getting very strongly, it is that you want to move forward with, you're about to render that decision and make it known to them, or it's a project or a business-related idea that you're about to give birth to. Okay. So let's see what Archangel Michael has to add to that for us for Pisces. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you cannot make this up, you guys. I just can't believe it when these things happen. First, let's read. I'm getting too excited. Here we go. Okay, get control of myself. All right, Pisces. Archangel Michael says, have confidence. Remember we said that you have been weighing something in this scale over and over and over and looking at, is it tilting this way more or that way more? Is it even? Is it balanced? Is this relationship going to be balanced? Is it more this way, more that way? You have been dithering, my dear Pisces. Dithering is the word that came to mind about making a decision. And Archangel Michael is here today to say, Pisces, have confidence. Have confidence. And here, and look at that. Another sword, about to render the decision. Again, Archangel Michael is saying, have confidence. And here's our prayer. Archangel Michael, please lend me your courage and fortitude. Help me realize that I am one with all that is divine, wisdom, strength, love, creativity, abundance, and health. Allow me to feel confident and peaceful about myself in all ways. And that's exactly what we were talking about here and here. Confident and peaceful. Pisces, you're ready to make that decision, whatever it is for you. Beautiful reading. Well, that just about wraps it up for all 12 signs. I want to thank everyone for joining me today for these readings. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope they made sense, and I hope that you can use something to help you on your path as we navigate the last 2 weeks of September. If you would like a private reading, just email me at the email address below this video in the description box. So that's about it. I will be back again for October's monthly readings fairly soon now. So I hope to see you all back then. I so appreciate your likes and shares and subscribes. It is wonderful and beautiful to see all of that. I really appreciate everyone tuning in. I send you my love, and I wish you peace and richest blessings, and also true love beyond your wildest dreams. And so it is.